Good evening. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of the Collaboration Station, a podcast hosted by me, iAmFlashyy, co-hosted by the one and only...
Yeah, boy.
I was wondering, dude, when you were just going to jump in and just do the opposite of the librarian sound effect I was going, or voice.
No,
I was going for it. You just go, your boy.
We're coming out swinging. It's your boy, all right?
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of the Collaboration Station. Like I said, a podcast hosted by myself and my partner in crime, the Robin to my Batman. You ain't gonna be Batman. There's no way. Like, the Robin to my Batman.
Robin? Fuck that.
The Robin to my Batman. The legend himself. I'll let him introduce himself however he wants.
Nah, bitch, I'm fucking...
But Hansen Visuals, aka Tyler. How are you tonight, bro?
I'm doing pretty good right now. But I'm just gonna correct that. If anything, I see myself as a Mr. Freeze kind of guy.
Oh, so like the villain.
Oh,
like the villain that I need, that I can't live without, because he gives me a reason to.
I wasn't even going
keep
there.
Going out there and fighting crime.
I wasn't even going there, but that's actually fucking perfect.
How good was that?
That was pretty good. Good shit, dude. Good shit.
How good was that? All right, well, yeah. So we're here. We wanted to do a podcast together for a really long time. I mean, we've talked about it and talked about it, and you know, it takes a lot. A lot of things have to line up, but we finally managed to get to the point where we can start doing weekly sit-downs and just chopping it up.
Yeah.
Talking about all the things that people talk about into microphones for an hour a week.
Yeah. Like their favorite topics. Like
such as?
The weather.
What's your favorite part about the weather?
You know, I'm not going to lie. I am kind of a rainy, cloudy kind of guy, you know, so I'm
and that's how it's been here for a little bit now, man.
So I'm kind of digging the mood.
You're liking it.
It's a big vibe. It's a big vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's it's a vibe.
Is weather and vibe allowed to be in the same sentence?
Bro, the weather today, dude. It's a vibe, dude.
It's a vibe. It actually is, though. I like it. I just hate when it's like days and days in a row of rain and clouds and darkness.
Yeah, that sucks.
But
you need some,
one day a week,
sprinkle some sunshine in there, you know?
Crank on, yeah, just a little, what is it, vitamin D? Sprinkle a little bit of vitamin D in.
Everyone needs some calcium, baby. Is that from
I don't think isn't that orange juice?
Oh, I thought it was milk.
All right, yo, we're done. All right, moving on. So what are some other people's... What are some other people's favorite topics?
I can't, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
As quickly as this thing started.
I thought it was milk.
As quickly as this thing started.
It's just crashing and burning.
We're like, what, a minute into this thing?
4 minutes?
Oh, Jesus.
I think we're at the 4 minute mark.
No, but you know.
Let me get another topic. Another topic or two.
Other fan favorite topics, like, TV shows. You know?
Okay, we can go there. Let's go there right now.
Especially because we're in this weird time where everyone's stuck at home and you got nothing else to do but just binge. Like I'm out here binging hard as fuck.
Yeah, I'm a little disgusted with myself sometimes.
Listen, sign me up, coach. I'm ready to you know,
for
start.
What? Sign you up for what?
I'm ready to start. Put me in.
Take me off the bench,
bro. I've
coach.
been out here. I've been binging the shit out of shit. You know. Oh.
What have you been watching? What are some of your top favorites as of late? Let's give the people some recommendations.
Well, personally, I'm a big fan of like the story and where it goes. Okay. And coming from a film creative background, I like when shit's beautifully shot. And the editing makes these all top contenders as well. But I got to start off with one of the most recent.
You've thought about this. You've thought about this.
Oh yeah. Listen. This list is constantly evolving. I'm constantly thinking about it. You know, because these are the ones that like I finished and I was like, damn.
That was good.
That was good. You know, it left me with a feeling, of just wanting.
What kind of feeling? Oh.
So it's just like I need it, you know? Like I want more, I need it. So yeah, I mean, just to go down the list real quick. We got zero.
Real quick.
0, 0. Caught me off guard. Listen, okay. I'm not ready for this. 0, 0, 0 on Amazon.
All right.
Banger.
Oh, an Amazon exclusive.
An Amazon original.
They've been doing their thing, man.
The Boys. I binged that a couple months ago, but
easy.
Because we're on Amazon right there.
Of course.
And then we got some Ozark on Netflix.
Dude, let's stop. Let me stop you there for 1 second.
Jason Bateman, literally anything
he
touches, I feel like turns to gold.
Crushes.
I know he was in the first couple episodes of Outsider. Gem.
That was good. Gem. Crushes it. You know what's HBO? One thing about Jason Bateman though as an actor? Isn't he in like this like long form comedy series? Isn't it like Arrested Development or something?
Yeah.
I think I've only ever watched like an episode. Have you ever checked that out?
I've literally only watched the first episode, but
I think I watched like one episode just because I saw him on the cover, but I don't think I ever went past that. I don't remember if I liked it or didn't like it. Though.
I started that when I was in a period where I was like in between shows, or I was
so you were looking for scraps.
It was like a mid-season break of something. I don't know what I was watching, but I was
probably Walking Dead.
Yeah, possibly because I still watch it.
The last one. You're like the last person alive in the zombie apocalypse, bro. You got nothing left to do.
I mean, listen, I'll take that. I'm fucking.
Hey, you made it though. You made it.
Out of all the shit that I've seen, out of all the stuff, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
All right, so what's past Ozark?
Wait, what? Sorry.
That was so good. Oh my goodness, Ozark was so good, dude. Yeah.
That's like.
That was amazing.
I don't know how.
No spoilers, but
no.
Oh my goodness.
Every season of that show, like they just finished season 3, and it's just boom, boom, boom. I don't get it.
Like it's almost like how do you do better than that? And then they come back and they're like, there's 10 episodes as to how we do that. By the way,
exactly. It's like.
I'm like, oh my goodness, man. One thing I do miss though is like new movies coming out and going to the movies though.
Yeah,
I realized that was like one of those little things where it's like, damn, like I've been crushing movies at home. Obviously, like for example, I just watched so there's 7 I think it's like 5 or 6 Resident Evil movies.
Ooh.
One a night, bam, 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 just in order. Unfortunately, there was a couple day gap in between one of them, but for the most part, I tried to make sure I could get 2 hours in and watch the Resident Evil movies, dude.
Mm-hmm. I want to do that,
obsessed.
like really
I'm
bad.
Obsessed.
I think I've only seen like 1 or 2.
I never watched any of them.
Yeah,
because I was always too scared to play the games, but now I'm like kind of low key obsessed with the games. So I was like, yo, let me just watch all these movies right now.
Yeah, I've only seen like 1 or 2. So I'm definitely
2, 3, and 4 are on Netflix. I would highly recommend. You don't have to really watch 1. They kind of tell you everything that happens in 1, but 2, 3, and 4 are on Netflix.
They're adding all of them next month.
Well, I already rented and paid for the rest, so it's too late for that.
Yikes!
So worth.
Ooh,
dude.
That's a big oof in the chat.
$2.99 plus tax for an hour and a half of just unbelievable.
Wait, on
quality
what?
Xbox store, man. You don't rent your movies on the Xbox store?
Who the fuck does that? That's a thing? I've never heard of that.
Let me ask. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. I'm kind of pissed you're saying that, but let me ask you something. Redbox. Do you think people still use that and crush that?
Oh, listen, I fucked heavy with Redbox back in the day.
Everybody did back in the day, but I'm saying now.
No, that's forgotten. That's long. No. I don't.
Because I still see them when I go in the stores.
Same, but I haven't seen anyone listen, I haven't even
seen people in front of them.
Really? Every time I
returning their films.
I guess. I mean, every time I see one or walk past one, it's just like they're by itself crying in the corner.
It's like when it's in the Western movies where a town has the little thing float by it or whatever. The little hey Bale.
The fucking tumbleweed.
Yeah, the tumbleweed.
Some fucking music starts playing.
Yeah, every time you look at it, it's like doo 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 doo. And the tumbleweed goes across. There's a cactus somewhere. In the middle of a Walmart, it's like, who the fuck put a cactus there?
Was this necessary? What the
only person that pulls up and uses it is in like cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Like they park their horse next to. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
They're actually
you walk outside, it's completely normal. It's completely normal when you walk outside. It's like, did nobody just see the guy with the horse in the Walmart? Sir, come with me, please. The security guard. Come here, sir.
like,
you spent a lot of time in that candle section, didn't you? Dude, that's a problem, man. Going to the candle section of Walmart. Oh my
I thought
gosh.
you were gonna say fucking cowboys in Walmart. I mean, I could see that being a problem. Yeah, fucking
taking up space with their horses. You know, they need water troughs or whatever they're called.
Wait. You said the candle?
The candle section of Walmart. You know when you go to the candle section of Walmart and you smell like 17 of them in a row because you got to find which one smells the best?
Yeah, no.
You don't do that?
Nope.
You're not a candle section guy?
I'm not a candle section guy.
All right, let me tell you something. Once this all clears up, I want you to go to Walmart, go to the candle section, and really just try to find one that really just fits you.
Okay.
And you'll resort back to this episode. And that goes, you know what, that goes for anybody listening. If you're not a Walmart candle person, when this is all done, do yourself a favor.
Okay. All right.
I expect to hear the results from that.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to get something to
spice up the room a little bit. Spice up your life, man. A little apple cinnamon, you know?
Spice up my life. Is there something that's called spice so I can say I'm spicing my life up with something spice?
Alright, so moving past the Walmart candles. Moving past the Walmart candles. Oh my goodness, man.
I don't know.
What?
I need something. I need something. Like you.
Why don't you put something on your wall? You need something for your wall.
I have something that I'm looking at, but I'm just waiting for.
Don't you have like a sick like Destiny art piece or something?
Oh yeah, but it's like this big.
Oh, it's I feel like really tiny on the wall. Yeah, it's just one little thing on the wall.
Just this huge.
Like, wait, what is that? I can't see. Yeah,
it's not even framed. It's just taped.
Yeah, half of it's cut off the top.
It's just taped. All the corners are fucked too.
What would you, if you were to like go ham and just redecorate your room and put stuff on the walls? What kind of stuff would you want? Would you want like art? Would you want, posters that are framed?
I don't know. I'm not really
a shelf. Not a decorating guy?
I used to be. Like, I used to...
You used to have sick posters up, dude? You used to put sick posters up in your dorm room?
The sickest.
The sickest.
Like...
The sickest posters. Wait, no. Before we go... What kind of posters did you have hanging up in your dorm room? Let me hear it.
The sickest one?
I just imagine the four thumbtacks on all the corners right above your bed. Like, dude, this is sick, bro.
Yep. The sickest one out of all of them was a... see, okay, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to give it away. It's there's a figure that we all recognize, right? But he's somehow he's in the background. He's a little out of focus. He's blurred out.
A bit askew from being centered.
A little, and
a tad.
He's reaching out with a knife. Okay, and there's words on the poster, and it says, "Why so serious?" And that's probably the sickest poster that I had.
Why did you just say it was a Joker poster?
Damn right it was.
Oh, because you wanted me to like make the correlation.
But if you weren't
okay.
Exactly, if you weren't paying attention, then you'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" But if you knew,
I think everybody could spot that instantly. But that does sound like a sick poster. How about this question?
What
was a poster that you had that looking back on it, you're like, why the fuck did I hang that? Why did I fucking get 4 thumbtacks and put that above my wall and think it was dope?
I had a...
What'd you get?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, that one was one of them. And then I had...
The sickest one.
And then I had I went to the midnight for GTA 5.
Dude, I miss... We're gonna... Let's talk about midnight releases after this, but
and
go on.
I got like the special edition of GTA 5 because...
How much did it cost you at that time? Was that the $120 version?
No, I got the $80 version. It was like the one... There was a 120, but I just got like the step above it.
The Steelbook edition.
Steelbook edition, come on.
Always. Classic. Dude, Gears of War Steelbook edition, come at me.
So my Steelbook edition came with a map of Los Santos. However, it was a blueprint and there was like invisible ink on it, and it showed you where there were hidden cash and hidden treasure,
dude.
which amounts to like $2 in the game.
But yo, like
so let's think. Pointless shit,
No. But think about it. Think about how dope this is, right? How old were you? This was what? Like, when did that game came out? Like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, or whatever.
Jesus.
I think that we'll call it like 5 or 6 years ago that came out. So what were you? No. That came out way longer than that. Because it came out on Xbox 360.
Yeah. That came out 2000.
However long it came out a while ago. We were still young teenagers.
Either 6
Can
or
you
7.
actually look it up?
Yeah,
look it up.
6 or 7 years ago.
6 to 7 years ago.
Hold on, GTA.
There's no way. Was it 7 years ago? I mean, the thing is, it's still that's crazy in and of itself.
September 17th, 2013. Sheesh.
Wow, 7 years ago.
2013. My God.
That's crazy. So we were still teenagers. So imagine being a teenager, right? And you go to the midnight release of this awesome game. You love Grand Theft Auto. You go to the midnight release of this game. You get this dope map that you're like, all right, this is sick. But then is that you find out that one little like that little thing that the developers put in there, right? That shows like we fuck with you for whatever the case is. Here's a little Easter egg, right? Like I feel like Easter eggs are always the dopest thing. And I don't know what made me go off on this tangent, but I feel like that's missing a lot from games now. Like,
yeah, I don't
obviously there's still like secrets and stuff in games, but I feel like back in the day, maybe it's just because we were kids, but like, I feel like secrets in games were like crazy. Like, years and years of people didn't figure some of this stuff out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because there's a lack of like, I feel like there's a giant lack of good like. How do I even?
I feel like maybe it's just because they're rushed, and it's like, why do we care about like some little extra thing that one person's gonna find?
No. I think it's more of like
when we gotta
they're
make
too
9
worried
levels in a
about
day.
making. No. I think they're just everyone's too focused on making like a battle royale type of game, like an online focused game.
Yeah. So there's no like a depth of immersion or whatever.
Yes.
Whatever you
so
want
when
to
you
call
start
it.
to focus on online, you completely lose.
Don't get me wrong, there's still dope stuff that happens in games, but I feel like, like just something little like that, like invisible ink on a map that you got if you got the collector's edition at midnight or whatever the hell the requirements were. Like, that's dope. That's super dope.
However, it's not dope when it's hanging up to the actual poster of Los Santos hanging up. So I had 2 side by side. One was a blueprint. And one was just the normal, just the exact same fucking thing.
Said that, you're like, yeah, but it's not dope. It's not
just
dope.
the same exact thing. It's not a blueprint. So, those are my posters.
That's actually awesome. That's actually super dope. But we were talking about midnight releases, so I want to ask you, because I have one for myself. But is there a midnight release in your mind, like from way back in the day when you were like 11, 12, whatever the case was? Is there a midnight release that was like extra special for you, or?
Yeah, GTA.
It was the GTA one?
I've only been to 2.
What was the other one?
Called nope, don't want to say it. GTA.
What was it? What was the other one? What?
It was it's a game I played for 5 minutes and was like, this is absolute fucking trash.
Well, what was it?
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh. Ghost was fun. Anyway, moving on. Ghost was fun.
No.
All right, so
not at all.
What happened with the GTA? What happened with the GTA one?
Bro, okay, first of all, Ghost was flaming
right,
dog shit.
We're not here for this. We're not here.
Ghost
for this.
was. I can literally talk for.
You're just mad because you were bad at it. If you were good at the game, it was fun.
Damn.
Your boy was dropping KEM strikes on everybody, dude. What was the setup? It was extended mag, grip, red dot sight, honey badger because it came with the silencer, gold obviously. Dropping KEMs on the regular with that setup. That's the only thing I used in that game though. I didn't use anything else. Ghost was fun, man.
I can't tell
Ghost
you a
was cool.
fucking thing about that game.
There was that one map that came if you like
nope.
got pre-ordered the game or something. It was like a sideways building. You remember it because we played it. I know we played it. Okay, moving on. The GTA midnight release.
Yeah, I mean,
how was it?
It was dope. It was because it.
Is there anything that like sticks out, or
that was my first one? That was my first one.
That's awesome. Was there a line going outside and it was cold outside and stuff?
No, it wasn't cold. It was like it was first of all, it was sweatshirt weather, the perfect.
See,
weather.
my midnight releases. Sorry to interrupt. My midnight releases were always Call of Duty, so they're always November, so always.
Oh yeah, that'd be chilling.
So cold.
Yeah, this was in September, so we were straight chilling,
lucky.
dude.
Us COD kids have to deal with we have to battle the freaking weather, bro.
It's funny and kind of fucked up too because we were waiting in line.
What are you about to say?
We were waiting. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it, but because then that would be fucked up. But we were waiting in line, and obviously I don't know any of these people, but we're all in line.
Hyped.
Yeah, we're all
hyped,
dumb hyped.
Amped up.
Dumb hyped.
Amped up at like 11:45 at night.
Yeah, because it's also been like 8 years since the last GTA, so it's
it's crazy.
Dumb
GTA
hype.
4. Wow.
Dumb hype, right? We're sitting out there, and these there's a lot for our GameStop. There were a lot of people there, like way more than I thought there'd be for our GameStop. I was like, holy shit! Like there's a fucking line.
People are copping this game, dude.
Yeah. And so I'm like, first of all, vibe was checked as soon as we pulled up. I was like, all right, this is.
Didn't even get out of the car yet. Instantly, like.
Drove
check.
right past it. I'm like,
take the clipboard out.
Yep, check.
check.
And so
you're like first.
Dude, it was
like, first off,
it was
vibe.
sick. Bro, I'm so into video games, and that was like
dude,
the first time doing that.
Hardcore
I was like,
gamer. I love it.
This is fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
So we get in line, and there's like there's a pretty large group in front of us that all were like talking to each other and
gamers.
Yeah, and
hardcore gamers.
And we were they were much older than us too, much older. Like,
okay.
They were probably so we were.
Well, it's GTA. It is GTA.
We were still in high school.
You got to be 18 anyway to get it.
We were like just going into high school at that point, and
damn, so you're like 13, 14.
Yeah. Wait.
No, there's no way, because then it would have came out.
No, I was 18 because this is like one of the first games that I was like able to buy.
Oh wow,
myself.
that's a big step. That's like going to your first bar when you get your 21st
it's just
license.
First of all, it's a whole combination of all of this making.
Oh wow! So this is just this is a vibe before you even got in the before you got even in the car.
Yeah.
Not out of the car, in the car.
I've bought games by myself at that point, but it was just like 2 or 3.
Dude, I loved when you
and
knew
so
the guy
this
at the
was
GameStop.
like right at the So this was like right
and
at.
he would hook it up. You were 16, but he would hook it up.
Exactly. So this is like the 4th or something. So like this.
Yeah, bro, I got you.
The feeling was still there, and and. So yeah, so it's just we were. They must have been like mid-20s, and so I was like, oh, okay, they're just gonna do their thing, and we'll do our thing, but we kept like they were loud, so we kept like we were kind of just stuck listening to their conversation.
Oh yeah. There's nothing else to do.
And yeah, so it just started with like, bro, I can't wait to get into the game, dude. Bro, I have a list of all the fucked up shit that I'm so pumped.
Oh my goodness, man!
I'm just sitting there like, fuck.
Maybe that guy shouldn't be getting Grand Theft Auto at midnight. Let's not let that guy buy it. Let's let the random 16-year-old that just wants a new game to put in the living room and just fuck around.
And they went down the list.
Not this guy that handwritten list of shit he wanted to do.
Bro, they went down the list. I don't
even want you to get it. I don't even want to hear the list. I don't want to hear it. The fact that there was a list is all I needed to hear, man.
I'm not, dude. I'm not.
That's awesome, though.
Just know that at some point that I did everything.
All right.
What? Excuse me? What?
That's getting cut. Cut that out. God. I think, I'm sorry, but I'm still thinking about, dude, being 16 and like going in and getting rated M games. It's like you walk up, like the guy's got to look around. The GameStop guy's got to look around, make sure nobody else is in the store. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, come to the back, bro. You go to the back room through that closed door that's like behind the DS games or whatever. He gives you the freaking rated M game on the low. No,
did you have the hookup?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, I was gonna say
that would be dope if that's what happened to me, but I'm just saying, like, that's all I'm thinking about is like, just makes it super fucking sketchy, you know?
Bro,
instead of literally just putting it in a bag and handing it to you, he's like, all right, yo, like, hold on, like, let this lady with her kid leave real quick, and you gotta be like, yo, just go look at the Xbox games. That's all I think about, bro. He's like, Alright, you good. You good. Yeah. What'd you want? Halo? You wanted Halo? Alright.
I got you.
You pay cash, right? Alright, I'm gonna put on the receipt. Need for Speed.
Yo.
Tell your friends.
He's like, yeah, yo. If they're 16, bro, it's good. It's good, man. Just tell them to come through.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. No, it's cool.
GameStop finds out he doesn't even work there, dude. He just found his shirt. He found his shirt in the bag.
The actual manager comes out.
He's like, dude, who are you, bro?
Excuse
Jumps
me.
over the counter. He's like, shit. I think my one of my really awesome. The weird thing about it was, with the midnight releases, one that I really, really liked was, obviously, like I said, they're all Call of Duty, so they're all brick, dude. Call of Duty was always like late November, right? Or early November, whatever it was. Still November. Cold as fuck.
Bundle up, baby.
But the thing is, like, that's what made it so fun. I don't know. There was like something about the cold. It's like you just, when you were standing outside of GameStop at 11:45 in the cold, like, you knew you had the next year of just a brand new fucking Call of Duty. Like, the second you got home, there was no downloading the game. You just popped it in. And you just
I forgot about that shit. Wow.
You just grinded the brand new Call of Duty.
Shit, yeah.
All the new guns, all the new skins, the maps, playing with your boys, ranking up. If it was a zombies year, you did zombies, like whatever. The campaigns, like, dude, that shit was so good. And I'll never forget one time some dude came decked out head to toe in like military gear.
Oh, jeez.
He's just standing in line, decked out in military gear for the new Call of Duty. I was like, I think that was my first one. That had to be Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no.
Okay.
It was World at War. No, I went to midnight for World at War. Yep. I got Call of Duty 4 for Christmas, and then 11 months later, at midnight, I went to World at War, and I went to every single midnight release up until, I don't even know, like five or 6 years straight of COD midnight releases.
Oh, damn. I wish I.
And then I went to college. But you know what's crazy? My favorite midnight release ever, though, is Mortal Kombat X. I'll never forget. Because you know what's wild? I was like one of 3 people that went to that GameStop that night at midnight. It was a random GameStop in my college town. Random. I called them. I was like, hey. I called like a couple different places. I was like, hey, are you guys doing... 'Cause I was a freshman. So I just had my brand new dorm. And I think it came out like late September or something. So it was like... I just moved into my dorm like a month before. We got the TV. We had the Xbox set up. I was like, dude, brand new Mortal Kombat. Like... holy fuck, like I can't wait. And called this one random GameStop. Turns out they were doing a midnight release. I got my one, because I was a freshman, I didn't have my car or anything, I was living in the dorms. I had my one friend that was like a junior or something drive me to a GameStop at midnight. I walked in, grabbed MKX, talked to the guy for like 2 minutes. He's like, bro, nobody showed up. I don't even know why I'm here right now.
Oh, wow.
Literally nobody, dude. I was like I said, I was like one of 3 people that went to this midnight release. And copped it, went back home, back to my dorm, and just fucking binged that game, dude, all fucking night. I think I 100% skipped classes the next day. Like, don't skip your class if you listen to this, but, dude, MKX came out, I was like, it was over, man. I played nonstop. That midnight release was lit, but, like, it all started with the COD ones back in the day.
Yeah.
Dude, that trip down memory lane just now was...
Okay, well, you know, exactly. So that just sparked something for me as well. Okay, the GTA one was definitely my favorite for all those reasons. Like,
you don't need to go to the sketchy guy in the back anymore to get 18-year-old
but yeah, so that was my favorite for all those reasons. My most memorable one was probably Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because what was that hurricane that we had that was in like October?
Sandy.
Was it Sandy or Irene?
No, it was...
It was Sandy.
It was Sandy, and everything was... I didn't have... Dude, I remember that week, dude.
So...
Everything was closed for like 2 weeks.
For like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out during that time. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So we went the night that it came out, and it was completely closed. So we're like, oh shit.
Oh, wow. Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't doing midnight?
That whole lot.
Oh, wait, it was in the middle of a hurricane,
yeah,
right?
That whole lot was, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're not doing midnight release for Assassin's Creed.
Over 100-mile-an-hour winds.
For Black Flag. The door, you know, there's always there's always the GameStop employee at the door, like making sure only like 2 people go in at a time. He's like trying to fucking hold it like close, dude. That shit's like about to fly off. It's like customer 1 and 4. Go, go.
So with bro, it's honestly incredible, bro. It's honestly just fucking kids flying right past the storefront.
The G falls off the top.
Was that a fucking kid?
G falls off the top side. Some dude takes it in his pickup truck and dips. I don't know.
Oh, that would be clutch, dude.
That'd be sick, dude. Imagine just having a GameStop G right on your wall.
So no, but this is why this is so dope. Everything was closed. Everything in that lot was closed.
Right.
For like 2 weeks. And
2 weeks.
I'm with my dad, my brother, and a friend. And we were supposed to meet my mom and his mom for dinner at, I forget what restaurant we were going to, but we went there and it was like the lot was full and we couldn't park. And
during the hurricane.
Yeah. Because this is after the fact, like after the hurricane.
Oh, okay.
So everything was still shut down, but this was like, I think this was like the first thing to open up, so everyone was like finally something that's...
Oh, everybody was just like fiending to freaking go get food.
So they were at the bar waiting for us, but there were no seats available for like hours. So they continued to stay there, and my dad took us to the Walmart that was in that parking lot because we were like, oh, we'll just get Subway because there's a Subway in the Walmart. So we're like, oh,
went from a nice family
exactly.
sit down dinner to the Walmart Subway, which probably does clap though.
It slapped. It
probably hit the spot.
But it slapped even more because when we pulled up, I looked down the parking lot and GameStop had its lights on. But that was the only store in that strip with the lights on. It was like
the light at the end of the tunnel, like beaming at you guys.
And this was the day after.
You see the glow behind the store?
Dude, that's what it felt like.
The clouds part.
That's what it felt like, bro.
It's raining everywhere, but the clouds have parted right over it, dude.
It was literally the day after the storm hit.
That is
and
great.
I was not expecting that to be open at all. So it was the only thing open. So we managed to get it, and that was the one that I spent $120 on. So I got the statue as well.
Balled out.
Yeah, I had to.
That was when if you bought the $120 version of a game back in the day, it was either Christmas or you were balling out.
That was when I was really into Assassin's Creed. Like I was so into Assassin's Creed.
Have you played? You've beaten all of them, right?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Well, don't forget about the new ones. Yeah, let's talk about Assassin's Creed next because I do want to talk about that. But go on.
So we're in the middle of this like storm. Like our town didn't have power for like 2 weeks, and bro, I was the only one that was there. Got my $120 version. Went home.
The box. You're walking out. When you're walking out with the box.
I walked out of there with a box.
You're chilling.
And it came with a flag. It came with a pirate flag with the logo. So that was fun.
Was that above your Grand Theft Auto poster in your dorm room?
No, that was above my TV, bro. That was above my TV. Don't get me fucking twisted. Don't get this shit twisted up. But yeah. So we go home and we had everything running on a generator. Bro, I'm not even kidding. I had to play this game so bad. I looked at my refrigerator and was like I looked at it and was like, "Hey, I'm fine with
Listen, it's not you, it's me."
I'm like,
"Listen."
Listen. I am fully prepared.
Listen, babe.
I'm ready for everything in you to rot away because I am stripping you of your power and I'm allowing it to go straight to my Xbox and my TV, and we binged the shit out of that game, dude.
And everything
at my refrigerator's expense. And at the food it was supposed to keep.
It's like you're about to pull the plug. It's like, don't do it. It starts screaming.
My parents were pissed. They were pissed.
So they didn't know. So you motherfucker, you said it was you and your brother?
I had that shit running for hours. They get home and they're like, oh, you moved because I had moved I moved the Xbox, I moved everything that I needed downstairs.
Oh,
and they're like,
no,
oh, you
man.
moved it downstairs. I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to play it, and then they made the connection like, oh, I had to obviously unplug something for this to work. So they're like, what did you unplug? I'm like,
The entire house.
I looked at my parents. I'm like, listen, fam.
I actually ran out of power in this house, so right now I'm siphoning the neighbor's house.
I'm like, listen, fam. Had to do it to him.
Yeah, I'm about 6 houses deep on this block right now.
What the fuck is all of our power? There's just one
And
assassin.
you know what's even
Creed-
more fucked up?
Oh.
You said this is for Black Flag, right?
Yeah.
And to this day, you don't even like that game. You spoiled everything in your parents' refrigerator for a game that you talk shit about.
I got all the
Which
way,
I think is a fucking amazing game, and I 100%ed it, and I love it, but...
I got all the way to the ship missions where the game turned into Pirate Simulator.
You're not on... You don't have to be on the ship if you don't want to. There's not that many missions that force you to be on the ship.
Well, that mission was just a minute too long.
So it was one mission, bro.
I
It was
guess,
one
I
mission.
guess.
Out of the entire articulated, like, and like completely just over the top, unbelievable storytelling and character development and all the connections between all the other games. Through all of that, it was one fucking mission where they asked you to shoot a cannon at another fucking ship, and maybe you had to fucking drive a ship for a little bit.
You know the worst part about it is that
that's the worst part about it.
No, the worst part about it is that I was so into these games. By far my favorite video game.
Yeah, one of the best, easily
By far
one of the
my
best series
favorite.
ever.
I loved it.
Easily.
That was the game where it all went downhill. After that
See,
game.
for me, and I don't want to talk bad about Assassin's Creed because obviously, like I just said, bro, Assassin's Creed is so fucking good. Like just to put it out there, I 100%ed Assassin's Creed Revelations twice.
Yeah.
100%ed it, missed it so much that I 100%ed it again, and then went back and 100%ed the first one, and then I think I stopped with that grind because a new Call of Duty came out or whatever. But dude, so Assassin's Creed is so good, but I think Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was the last really, really, really good one. Like, that one slapped, and then every one after that I've played. I haven't played the new ones. I heard the new ones are sick. But it's just, what sucks is nothing's ever going to be that initial, like, Desmond and Ezio and all. And I mean, even the guy from the third one was fucking dope, too. I forget his name, but whoever the third
Connor.
Yeah, he was dope.
Dude, that was the best. That was my favorite one. That was the best.
See, I feel like it's always a toss up. It's either Ezio, like people are obsessed with Ezio, or people love Connor. But like nobody shows my boy.
No, I love.
Altair love.
Listen. Don't get me wrong. I love them both.
Should we just make an Assassin's Creed fan cast?
I'd be down.
Yeah. But what I was saying was, yeah, Black Flag. I think we always have this argument, but I love Black Flag, dude. I thought it was the world was huge. It was so much fun. The combat, the story.
Oh.
No, I mean, you know what? Spoiler here, but the game came out like 10 years ago, so at this point, like, I don't need to say spoiler, but in the middle of the fucking game, bro, they just drop you in the middle of an island and just take away everything from you. It is so sick. It is so sick, dude. Talk about a plot twist. Exactly. Talk about a plot fucking twist. But, dude, it's so dope. Like, you're a pirate. That's what happens to pirates, dude. It's the whole point of the fucking game.
What the fuck? I haven't even beaten it yet, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? My God.
Yo, that was good. You know what?
No manners.
Good. That was good. Fuck your spoilers.
Wow.
You talk mad shit about after you hit a certain range of talking shit about something, you don't get to enjoy spoiler-free chats about it.
This man.
What was your favorite Assassin's Creed game? That's a tough one, right?
Honestly,
I want the actual favorite, like literally, like favorite game. Don't take in. I mean, the thing about video games is like you take into account where you are in your life and whatnot. But just in terms of like where you were playing, you're like you just want to sink your teeth into every little like side mission and every inch of dialogue that you came across and everything like that. Which one was it for you?
I think it was. I honestly think it was Assassin's Creed 3.
And you know what's crazy? 3 was the one I spent the least amount of time in. I still beat it, and I still completed it, but I spent the least amount of time in that world.
Just the whole storyline behind it.
I don't know why. I love
the
like
storyline, the time period it was in, Because
I
feel
love
like
the freaking tree. You got to run in the trees now.
yeah,
Like dude,
that was when
awesome.
they like drastically improved that.
Oh yeah,
that aspect.
Free running went crazy.
Yeah. But it
and
was just
the crazy thing is, I didn't even use the hidden blade like once in that game. That's my favorite thing about Assassin's Creed is the hidden blade.
Yeah.
But in that game, bro, his tomahawk, like dude, that's the one thing that sticks out all these years later. Is like that weapon was when you fought with the tomahawk and like the moves and like the slow-mos and like the assassinations and shit with the tomahawk. Like you would jump down off like a 17-story building and just tomahawk some fucking dude in the dome, and it's like that was sick.
No, but
jump out of a tree and like fucking bow and arrow someone in slow motion. I'm like, dude.
But that was like the last Assassin's Creed for me that felt like an Assassin's Creed, only because
I feel that
it was like
4 did. When you weren't on the ship, 4 really did.
I love the sword. Like once Assassin's Creed gets too futuristic, where it's like there's more guns, it's like.
You know what's crazy? I always think about that. Well, that's wild that you just said that, because you're 100% right. It's cool when they have the guns in like the real world when you're like running around as Desmond or whatever.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
But it's like a Blade game. Like that's the whole.
No, yeah. The thing about Assassin's Creed, the best thing was when everybody still had muskets that took like 10 years to fucking reload.
Like that's
and you had a one-shot pistol.
That's
it was just a one-shot pistol.
If they're gonna put guns in a game like that,
that's the most it can be.
Yeah, exactly. Make
that
it shit.
That shit was actually dope though, where you could like do an assassination and then press like Y and it would fucking one-shot revolver someone. Like it was that shit was sick, and it wasn't annoying fighting people because they had to shoot the musket and then they fucking reloaded that shit for like 15 minutes in their red coats.
And that was the first time that they introduced like a double assassination thing.
Well, you could walk in and do. I don't know if it's gonna get me cropped in, but it's you know what I'm saying?
But there was that one where like if you were like there were 2 people and then you would like pull the guy with his gun and have him stab his friend.
Oh my
and then pull
goodness.
the trigger. Dude, and then like you just finished him off. I was like, bro, this game is sick.
I'm telling, like, dude, Assassin's Creed is like the most low-key, high-key, dope-ass fucking games, dude. You know what? I'm about to just stop everything and just be an Assassin's Creed speedrunning channel. I'm just gonna speedrun all the channels.
Out of the way.
Yeah, just Mortal Kombat, vlogs, everything is gone. I'm just gonna do no cam, no commentary. Assassin's
Creed like updated anymore, you know. But on an old Assassin's Creed though, it's got to be like 2.
Oh, on all of them. I'll just really only speedrun all of them. I'll stream from a random account. Like,
there's got to be an audience for that.
There definitely is. I'm the audience for that. Bro, I'm actually going to watch Assassin's Creed speedruns after this. I've never actually... Do you watch speedruns at all, by any chance?
Nah, not really.
You're not really a speedrunning guy?
I never got into it.
I think speedrunning is the most unbelievable... I don't even... Like, skill? Like I don't even...
Listen,
dedication?
It's
patience?
crazy as fuck.
Yeah, like, these dudes know every single little pixel of every... Like, you watch some of these dudes doing, like, a Super Mario 64 speedrun, like, a game that's been out for, like, 30 fucking years. Like, these dudes know every single inch of everything created in that game and how to get around it and what to do with it, and it's like...
Yeah.
And there's speedrunners for every single game.
I feel like speedrunners would be really good at, like, heisting.
Like, heisting, like, in real life?
Yeah. I don't know why, I just feel like their motivation and their drive...
Oh, I was like, wait... Performing heists,
I honestly
tactical
feel like,
heists.
Like if you can get a team of speedrunners to rob a bank, bro, game over.
Does it matter what kind of game, or just if you're a speedrunner?
No, any speedrunner, just their mentality and their drive. If you get them all in a car together to rob a bank,
I feel like they look at things different, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like if you're gonna rob a bank, bro, go hire some freelance speedrunners, bro. Go hire some freelance speedrunners just to...
Should we make that the title of this episode? Freelance Speedrunner?
Just to do all your criminal...
Assassin's Creed... Look, wanted. Assassin's Creed speedrunners.
And by speedrunners, I mean they're just like normal actual runners, but they're just like incredibly fast at running. Bro, they go in and out. They think
it's a parkour audition.
They're quick. They're quick with it, dude.
They think it's a parkour audition.
They're quick with it. Get those guys.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Get those guys to rob a bank, kick the fucking door down. They start doing
wait,
flips.
The video game people or the people that showed up for the parkour audition?
Both. Fuck them both.
You introduce them both.
Both. Fuck them.
You introduce them.
kick the door open. They start doing flips over the fucking counter. Being like, what the? You can't just walk around like a normal human being. The gate's right here. You don't have to fucking...
I low-key love that. I actually have tears right now. Hold on. I low-key love that, though, when they just do, like, a 720 backflip freaking, like, Christ Air 360. Somehow they get a skateboard over a freaking...
over a latched gate that you could have just...
They're hitting, like, a Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like, melon over the fucking...
It's
just over
cool.
A gate.
It's cool.
I love it.
It's
I love it, dude. I think it's awesome.
Until they do the dumbest shit when they don't need to. When they don't need to.
Nah, that's the best part.
I understand the
flips,
the whole point. And I understand, like, trying to climb up and, like, jump over something that you would take. But if you're, like, flipping over a fucking gate that you can just walk through, it's like...
You know, really? I think that's awesome. It's like, look, it's the way I look at it is like
over the gate.
getting through something different than everybody else does. No? Like, nobody's fucking doing a backflip over that gate that you could just walk through. That's why it's sick.
I guess.
Nobody's fucking doing it.
I guess.
I'm trying to think of more Tony Hawk moves, dude. Like,
I guess.
Nobody's doing a double nollie heel flip over the fucking gate.
So they're speedrunning...
Cross map, double tap wide, no scope across the gate, over the gate.
Speedrunning, bank robbing skateboarders, bro. Hybrids.
How do we get there from Assassin's Creed?
We're talking, bro.
You know what's hilarious? We're gonna be talking about Assassin's Creed. Somebody's gonna like skip ahead like 2 minutes or whatever, and we're gonna be talking about heist. Like, what the fuck, dude? What did I miss? Talking about robbing banks from I thought they were just reminiscing on Assassin's Creed.
All happens like that. It's like there has to be a dramatic build up to this. What?
It's like, what the fuck did I miss, dude? Did I just miss like 3 hours of this freaking podcast?
like just like a light switch, you know. Just like,
is that what it is? Is that what this is?
Just like what Drake said, just like how Drake put it, like a light, bro.
That's copyright.
We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
No, dude. I refuse to let you end it on.
Fuck, dude, that would have been great.
I refuse to let you end on that. I'm curious. I want to run back. What did we talk about in this? We talked about weather. We talked about Assassin's Creed. We talked about midnight video game releases.
It's a midnight release party, bro.
What else did we talk about? That's shit. I think we just rambled. Speedrunning, parkour.
Speedrunning. Freelance speedrunners. Freelance speedrunners.
I feel like you kind of want to do that. I'm kind of like looking at you right now, and it's like,
what? Free
you look
run?
like you got to be a freelance speedrunner.
No. I can't even like picture what that.
But I don't know what kind I want you to be. The one that speedruns video games, or the guy that fucking 360 backflips over a fence. I think you 360 backflip over your chair to start speedrunning a game. Like, you just do parkour in your office.
The most extra shit, bro. That would get you views like quick.
You fucking throw your PS4 controller up in the air, like catch it behind your back, dude.
Bro, that's what. Don't, bro.
Hey, yo,
start taking
free
your own
ideas,
advice.
bro.
Write
Listen, hey,
down.
listen. To anybody listening, free ideas, dude. Just take them. Just give me photo creds.
Hey,
if you take them.
If you don't do any of that in your next stream, I'm taking my Twitch Prime subscription away from you.
Do what?
You see this?
Parkour.
You see this? This is
parkour?
Your Twitch Prime subscription.
I don't do parkour in my stream.
If you don't flip into your fucking chair and like do some fucking...
I fucking land wrong and fucking...
If you don't win a fucking game like this...
Yo, you want to hear a crazy story? Maybe you know somebody like this, and maybe people listening know someone like this. When I was growing up, there used to be this dude that would play video games with his controller upside down. Have you ever met anybody like that?
I never wish to.
Dude, literally controller upside down, bro.
Why?
Like buttons facing the floor. Like visualize you sitting in your chair, you're playing on an Xbox.
I'm
your buttons are
right
facing
now.
the ceiling, right? My dude's buttons were facing the floor, and the like the two parts where you put your palms were facing in front of him. No, upside down.
This is upside down.
Buttons facing the floor.
Oh, what the fuck, like this?
And now flip it. Now flip it so that the palm things are facing in front of you. Yep, and he would play like that. Put it in front of your face so people can see. So people, if you're watching on YouTube, no, like how you would actually play. Buttons facing the ground. Like that. He would play like that.
How the fuck do you even...
I don't know. Craziness. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But while on the topic of control... Okay, please put it down. You're distracting me. But that's how he would play. I want you to zoom your part out during this when you're editing it. Like, take me out and just have your full screen for that. But, me trying to explain to you. But, just on the topic of controllers at this point, what is... I don't know how to think about this. This is a weird question. What's your favorite controller? Over all the years, from like fucking... I played on Sega Genesis when I was a kid, all the way up to now I have, whatever, PS5 controllers coming out at the end of the year.
N64, baby.
Favorite controller, huh?
N64.
See, I love the N64. It's just when I try to use that controller now, like anytime there's like a throwback N64 brought out, I'm like,
you wanna know why?
No fucking idea how to use this.
No,
the thing is, when you saw it, like you knew you were ready to game.
Yeah, all
like,
the controllers are the same.
Dude, I will never forget. My cousin had a green one and a red one, and it's like when he broke those out, it's like you fucking knew you were about to sit down and tear up some video games. Like
it had 3 handles on it. It's like what handle?
I don't have that feeling anymore with controllers. Exactly. Like I just thought about that. Like that's crazy. Like
it's not
when
fun.
my cousin brought out the red and green fucking N64 controller, it was over, dude.
Bro, I had the classic gray. The classic.
Yeah, that one's. I had that too, and it had like fucking like peanut butter and jelly stains on it and shit, and like the mid analog stick didn't barely fucking work. I'd play GoldenEye, and my guy would like slowly like always be like this.
All from some peanut butter crust.
Yo, talking about N64. Fuck it. What's your favorite N64 game, bro?
A fucking Smash, bro. Is that even a?
Bro, I get it.
I
wouldn't say.
If anyone answers that question differently, then they're flat.
Bro,
they're
GoldenEye or Pokemon Stadium. GoldenEye or Pokemon Stadium. WWE No Mercy.
GoldenEye was dope. Mario Party. You had to have the Mario Parties. You had to have the Mario Karts. You had to have all
Mario Kart 64 is OG as fuck. That's like legendary shit. Mario Kart 64 is legendary as fuck.
I was about to
Double
say,
Dash is fire.
I was about to say, wait, what the fuck? Now I'm thinking about like old Xbox original games.
Let me hear some.
Fuck, what was it? It's not Feeding
Frenzy.
I
have one that's
it's
like
not
super
Feeding
old
Frenzy.
school.
It was a party game.
Fucking the hamster one?
Sneakers.
Was it the hamsters in the balls?
Oh, no. It wasn't that. I had a game
what was
called
the hamsters in the balls? What was the hamster in the balls called?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I had a hamster somebody game in the comments,
Sneakers.
Please.
I think it was called Sneakers. I'm pretty sure it was called. It was the cutest fucking game.
If you've made it this far into the podcast, please let us know in the comments what the name of the hamster in the balls party game was.
Fusion Frenzy, that's what it was. Fusion
your
Frenzy.
Game? That's not the hamster ball, right? No, that's the game you're talking about.
That was like the Xbox version of Mario Party, pretty much.
Oh wow, the bootleg.
But there was
bootleg.
Yeah, but there was no. I don't think there was any like board game to it. I think it was just the games.
Oh,
like,
just mini games. That's dope though. That's dope.
Skip the bullshit, bro.
Nah, the board was lit.
The board was half the fun.
Yeah, literally, it's 50%. But yeah, for an Xbox original for me, dude, there was this game called Star Wars Republic Commando. And I remember that like it was fucking yesterday, but it was the sickest fucking game.
That was the one with the Wookiees, the giant Wookiees, and they were...
I don't remember that much, but like...
Republic Commando!
You would press the melee button, and he would have like an Assassin's Creed blade come out of his fucking arm.
The headshots. The headshots in that game, dude.
Well, regardless, but like there was like the fucking... Anytime you would do something, I guess it was like either headshot them, or you would use the melee, which was like a blade that came out. You would get like the alien, like the Star Wars alien blood on your visor, because you were like a commando, like with the... And it would do the little windshield wiper thing. Yeah. Dude, Star Wars Republic Commando, that's the... Seeking Star Wars Republic Commando free runners, please.
Bro, listen, about that Republic game specifically...
Commando clapped, bro. That game was the sickest
version of that,
story.
when it was like 2-on-2...
I don't remember that. I just played the story.
The Wookiees and their crossbows. First of all, the crossbow would send you flying. Would just literally first class ticket to the fucking moon. Sends you into a whole nother
first class ticket
game.
To Tatooine.
Sends you to a whole other fucking game, dude. And every time you got a headshot, like the voice-over actor who would say headshot, it was the most awesome. Like... I'm not even going to try to replicate it, but it was the most like aggressive way you can say headshot.
That's awesome.
Look it up. It was the most.
I will.
Dude. Oh, but bro, don't talk to me about Xbox original games until you put this Radio Future. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Let the people say the name of the game, and if anybody, again, if you've made it this far,
listen.
And if you know of this game, can we?
Say it.
Just say it.
if you're out there, and if you have given yourself the honor of playing Jet Set Radio Future, you've lived a happy life, my friend.
Jet Set
and I wish you
Radio
nothing but
Future.
the best. Jet Set Radio.
Copyright.
Understood. The
Wait. So what's the game about? What's the okay?
Rollerblading and graffiti spraying, bro. What
At the
more
same
can you
time,
ask
or
for?
did you have to get off the rollerblades to
What
spray
more
the graffiti?
can you ask for? Are you rollerblading? You tearing the concrete up?
Shredding the gnar.
Bro, tagging up those walls?
Oh, all the walls, dude. Tagging up my blades, bro.
Bro,
I'm tagging up everything. I'm even tagging up my blades.
Listen.
Best
Best part about that game, DJ Professor K, bro.
Oh, my boy was probably in the booth for Jet Set Radio Future.
It's funny you say that because he was in the fucking booth, dude. He was in the any chance he got.
I can only imagine they had a
fucking
fire extinguisher in
booth.
there at all times, bro.
Indulge yourself. Jet Set Radio
What's the
Future.
OST? What's his name? For the original soundtrack, who did it? What's his name? DJ what?
Oh, DJ Professor K, baby. No.
Wait.
He was a character in the game.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was. So it's called Jet Set Radio Future, and he was the host of Jet Set Radio. It's kind of meta. Kind of meta.
Did you say it's meta?
Indulge yourself.
I will. I'll look into that game because it's honestly a game that you've brought up every single time we talk about throwback games.
It's the best.
You literally
game.
cannot talk about throwback games, TBGs, without bringing up Jet Set Radio Future.
You can't. That's the only game. If I were to only, out of all the Xbox original games I've ever played, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, Fusion Frenzy, Jet Set Radio Future, Spider-Man, Star Wars, Battlefront 2. Any Xbox original game, get it out of my.
Some of those
get
were
it out of my
years.
fucking face. I don't want any of them. I just want Jet Set Radio Future, baby.
You know what's crazy though? And I don't want to rain on your parade because I hope I'm wrong. But I feel like, when was the last time you played that game?
It's been a minute.
Like since the original Xbox days?
Oh no!
You played it again?
Yeah, I bought it.
I
on
feel like if
Amazon
you
over the
played
summer
it
once.
now again, you would.
I'd have just as much fun.
No, you wouldn't. I think
You know
would
what?
be over
You know
it.
what?
I think you'd be over
Because
it. I think you would play it and be like, "This isn't as fun as I remember."
you underestimate my love for that game.
I think
To
this is
prove you
more of a
wrong,
forbidden
to pro-
love. Like
to-
you can't get
hey,
that feeling
hey.
back anymore. You
No,
know,
are you fuck?
like you can't get that feeling of
Are you
playing on your
kidding me?
original Xbox.
No, you want to know what was so sick about that game?
You're gonna be sitting in your room
wanna know
and you're
what's
gonna be
so
playing
sick
this
about that
game
game?
from you were
No,
a kid,
no,
and
no.
you're gonna be like,
No.
this sucks."
You would beat this game. And there's a bunch of different rollerbladers out there that look
Okay.
sick. I didn't even know this the first time I played it, which was like way back in the day because I was too young to understand what the fuck I was doing with video games, and I
Half
didn't
the
know how.
games
And
I
I
played
didn't.
growing up,
Yeah,
facts.
I just didn't know how to like beat them. This game,
just do basic story missions.
this game had like 12 different characters that you would interact with at some point to get you to the end of the game.
Were they sick at blading?
You never saw that.
Oh, they were low key bladers
Because the game didn't even tell you.
because they were that good at tagging up
No.
graffiti spots
The
that you
game-
never even saw them.
The game, no, you would definitely see them and interact with them, but you'd never be able to play as them. But
Yeah.
after the game, because each character is tied to a certain level, and if you do a certain amount of challenges in those levels, you can unlock them and play as them.
That sounds
But
hype.
the game doesn't fucking tell you that. It never tells you that. It's just there for you to
Exactly, that's how it
do it on
should
your
be,
own.
but we're not going to get
Never
into that.
tells you that. It's
We're not
so
gonna get into
sick. So the first time I played this game, I never even fucking knew about that. The second time I played this game, I was like, "Whoa, that's a thing," but I just never had the time to do it. But now, since we're stuck at home, and I have a big ass TV out here, I might just buy a fucking Xbox original.
It's only on Xbox Original?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Well,
there's like,
you know I did that, right? I fucking went out and bought a GameCube, bro. I literally drove
Yeah.
fucking like 50 minutes, bought a GameCube, and then for
I
the
might
next
do it.
3 days, I was hunting for like different like retro gaming
Yeah.
stores for like
I
all
might
the
do
games
it.
that I wanted to get.
I mean, well, technically, I already have one at home, because it's so my brother
You still
has
have your
one.
OG Xbox?
My brother bought one
That's awesome.
to do exactly what we're talking about, just to play
Right.
old school games.
Yeah.
But he's like that wave has passed, so now
Yeah,
it's
the
just sitting
nostalgia
there.
run.
So
is
I
gone.
think I'm gonna
Dude, go
I think I'm
snag
gonna
that.
cop that. Yeah,
That's
I think
awesome.
I'm gonna snag that.
Well, hey.
And especially because I'm running out of shit to do because I'm almost done with this video I'm working on. So once I'm done with that,
and you
I'm gonna
binged all your shows already?
yeah, I'm gonna need something.
I need something, so I'm going to
gonna
go
need
back to
something.
2007 Jet Set Radio Future.
Which
Probably
doesn't
before
sound,
that. No, before that. 2003.
Yeah,
Hey, that
2002.
is a... dude, we just went on a freaking heater, man.
You got me, dude. You have me like wanting to open eBay and just buy that fucking game.
Go
right
buy it right now. I mean, you sent me the link. I know that it exists.
So good, so good.
But that is the hour mark, dude. First episode, season 1 of the collaboration station.
Boom.
If you made it all the way
Boom.
through, comment Jet Set Radio Future down below. And then say that
go,
it
baby.
sucks.
If you know, listen. If you know what I'm talking about, hit me up. Hit me up.
Hit him up, which you can hit him up because all the links to his socials will be down in the description. Same with mine, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Twitch, Tyler's, his Instagram, his Twitch, and oh yeah, you don't even use Twitter, bro. So his Instagram and Twitch will be there. It's down in the description. We're gonna be uploading these episodes every Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. That is the goal, to get these up every Wednesday, 6 o'clock in the morning, so that when you wake up on Wednesday, whether you're going to work, you're working from home, you're eating fudge cake from the night before because there's nothing else to do in fucking quarantine, whatever it is that you're doing.
Relatable.
I know, that's what I'm about to do. Whatever it is that you're doing, we're going to get these out Wednesday at 6 a.m. So we're going to see you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode, man. Tyler, anything to say on the way out?
No, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast.
I had a great time, man. I'm actually sad that we hit the hour
I had a great time
mark.
chat with you, you know?
I'm sad we hit the hour mark, but I'm looking forward to, the chat. It's nice to be able to sit down once a week and just, nothing gets in the way. We can just have a nice talk.
Exactly, especially now in these times where we're restricted to interaction, you know? It's
Yeah,
nice
but
to
this is
be able to
This is
see
nice.
you and
Good to see you too, man.
have a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah, it's still virtual. Anyway, that's it.
Digital
We're done.
face-to-face.
Jet Set Radio Future in the comments. If you're an Assassin's Creed speedrunner, hit us up as well. We're going to see you next Wednesday. Peace!
Indulge yourself.